Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time watching me, my name is Ty. If it's not your first time, welcome back. So today I'm gonna be sharing with you my first VCA piece. That's my first one I ever got in my whole life. So I'm gonna share with you what I got. So those are the little bags that I received. So I'm gonna share with you my very first piece. And then after I do the unboxing for this, I want to share with you guys the kind of stones that VCA make with the crystals, because you know they use different crystals in their pieces, and I want to share with you guys what the meaning is. So I hope that will help you to make a decision in which one you want to get, because you need to understand those are very sensitive, and that's one reason why I picked this one, this specific one, because those VCA pieces can be very, very sensitive, and then you have to take care of them. So I'm going to try to explain to you them all, and I also put my iPad here so I don't forget all the pieces, the different pieces they have. So I just want to make sure I cover everything. I'm just going to give you guys a glimpse of what to do and give some of my own personal tips about what to do with the VCA, especially the sensitive ones using the crystals. Okay, but let's just do the unboxing. I'm going to share with you my story. First, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know that I suffer from severe eczema. I was born with that. I had to deal with that my whole life. You know, I always had flare-ups, and I remember growing up, I always had to go to different doctors. I always had to do all kinds of treatments you can possibly imagine. My whole life was just trying to find a cure for this eczema that I had, and for many years I couldn't eat anything. And imagining being a child is like, oh, you cannot have chocolates. You know, I had to grow up like that. And after I moved to the US, I experienced some flare-ups and here and there, but it was never that bad. And last year, exactly a year ago, is July of 2019, my baby was 3 months old. I was breastfeeding. And after I started breastfeeding him, I started having these flare-ups, and it was so bad. It was so horrible. It would itch my whole body, especially my face, you know, my neck, my hands, my arms, and this area, because I was always holding the baby here. But it was just so miserable. I was so miserable that, you know, I couldn't really do anything about my skin. I started using steroids, but it was just making things worse. So I decided to treat internally, and then I started drinking the celery juice. I changed my whole diet, so I'm free of gluten and dairies and eggs and corn, also some fruits like tomatoes, like vegetables like tomatoes and oranges. I cannot eat oranges. All this, I had to cut all this type of inflammatory food out of my system. And the reason why I'm telling you this is just because I could never wear anything in gold before. I was extremely allergic to gold. I had a reaction. That's why you see, like, my collection is only bags and shoes, because I could never invest in jewelry before. I was always so miserable, and anything that I put in my skin, it could be like any type of gold or platinum, it would give me a reaction. So, but today I'm finally, you know, after I start treating internally, and I find myself in a good spot, and I put this on and didn't give me any reaction. I'm so happy. I'm very, very happy that I finally found this place I am right now, and I've got my first VCA piece, and I'm gonna share with you. I'm very excited. I'm very happy. I hope you guys like it. And I'm first gonna show you guys what my SA sent to me. She sent me the book. I know many of you collect VCA. This is all new for me. I don't know anything. If you have any tips or anything to share with me, please feel free to do it so, because it's so new to me. And this is another bag that she sent with an extra carrier, so I can just take it with me. This is like a travel bag. I just put it right here. And what else is in there? A little, that's a certificate, authenticity. and obviously the receipt. If you guys want to know the price, I already tell you the price, which was $3,900 plus taxes for this piece. So you probably know, by the price, you probably already know what I'm getting here. I'm gonna put this bag away and get through what's important. So this is, I'll put this right over here. So this is the piece I got. It's my very first one, guys. Finally, I'm so happy to be sharing with you this. So this is my little box, and I'm gonna open and show it to you. And I'm gonna explain to you why I chose this one. I don't know if you can see. So this is the little box, and I'm sharing. This is the bracelet in rose gold. I'll take it out for you so I can show better. Obviously, I don't know how to do it. There we go. So if you guys can see, this is the rose gold. And the reason why I picked this, I'm going to share with you now, just because the stones can be very sensitive. And then I just thought for my first piece, I wanted something more relaxing. I don't want to stress about it because there's a lot of work about the stones, and also not only about spiritually, but they can break, they can damage, they can get greasy. If you touch them, you can get greasy. So there's a lot to know about stone. I'm not the most expert person to talk about crystals, but I have some knowledge I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to show to you guys. Now I'm going to talk about now some pieces from Van Cleef & Arpels, so you probably know what to get next, because as I said, you have to be very careful with pieces you're getting, because those crystals they're all energy, they all are powerful, they all have different meanings, they all have different jobs, I would say. So every crystal and every color, every name has a different job for you. So if you pick one that's not the right type for you, it's probably going to be attracting, different ways, and then you have to be very aware of what you're getting. And not only that, but you have to treat them, because those crystals are actually alive. You take them from the earth, they come from the earth. So when you treat them, they're still alive, they have life, they have energy. So you have to keep them energized. They need to feed themselves. It's like us, we need water, we need food, we need the sunlight. So those crystals need the same. They need the sunlight, some of them need the moonlight. Some of them need, they have to be cleaned. So the first thing that you have to do with your VCA pieces is just clean them. Now that's the very first tip that I would do. That's from me, Ty. So I would just clean them in running water, just put them under the sink and clean them. So on that you're just washing everything away. Just don't suck in the water. Just open the sink and let the water flow. Just wash that. Do that for a few seconds, and then you just take it out. Don't dry, don't pat it dry, don't do anything. I would put myself, Ty, I would get a glass tray, a clear glass tray, and just put it over there very gently. Make sure you don't do anything rough, don't break it. I would put it in there and then put it out in the sun and leave it there in a place where people cannot touch it and cannot see it, and it's safe. So you don't have little kids or, pets or anybody touching it. Just put it in a safe spot in the sun and leave it out for the day. And then this way you're just going to energize your crystal, because your crystal has a job to do for you. And after you get that crystal back, after it's all clean, you have to make sure you keep doing that. I don't know how often, I can't tell you, but just do it whenever you feel like it. If you feel like doing it every day, it's fine. Just do it every day. If you feel like doing it once a month, just do once a month. I don't know. I do those things when I feel like I do with my crystals. When I feel like it, I just treat them whenever I feel like they need help. I don't have a certain day, I don't have a schedule, but I would just do it that way. Just make sure they're clean and they're nice and energized. And then I'm going to talk about the crystals. The first one I'm going to talk is the mother of pearl. I know it's the most common at VCA. That's what I see all over Instagram and over the internet. People always go with the mother of pearl. And that crystal, it's mostly for bring peace. You know, anything you white, it's to bring peace and bring calmness and bring like a safe environment. Because when you're wearing a white crystal, it's always to bring, you know, more relaxation, more peaceful. You know, you just use that to, if you're wearing like a necklace or bracelet, that means you bring more peace to yourself. You bring yourself, like, you know, avoid all this stressful situation by wearing something like that. It's like amulets, because you're just gonna put yourself in a position that crystal is gonna react to you, and it's just gonna protect you from anything, any outside source. And then you're just gonna breathe, and instead of reacting, you're just gonna feel more peaceful. The white crystals has that job to bring more peace, while the let's talk about the carnelian, which is the red one. And I like the VCA because they extract the carnelian from Brazil, which is, I'm from Brazil. If you don't know, you know now. I was born and raised in Brazil, and they bring the carnelian from Brazil because they say it's the best one. You know, I've read a lot about VCA pieces where they extract the crystals. They always look for the best sources around the world where they get the best crystals. So they extract that from Brazil, and of course they're gonna polish and do all the work. But the carnelian is more for vitality. You know, yeah, red is for vitality. It's always for bring more life. It's for bring more you know, all the good things to get more the attention. You see, when you see food, you know, restaurants and commercials, they always use the red color to get more the attention. It's more like, you know, that's what catch people's eyes. So that's why the red is always to bring more vitality. And if you're feeling a little bit down, I think the red color is also a good color for the red color. I keep saying yellow, but it's the red color. If you wear the yellow, it's also gonna bring you more, you know, joyful vitality, and it's gonna bring more happiness. And anything in dark color is also good to protect you. It's the red one is also good for protection. And then I'm gonna say the onyx, which is the black one, you know, the black pearl. It's the one to bring protection against the bad energy. So if you're feeling the experience about, you know, if you're in an environment of people like jealous people or, you know, bad energy, if you feel that way, always wear the black onyx, because it's the one to protect you, and that way it's gonna be the one that's gonna be reflecting all those energies coming to you. Is just gonna go away. It's just gonna, you know, go as far as it can. I personally like the onyx. I have it with me in my closet. I put it, you know, in places in my house. I have crystals all everywhere in my house, guys, but the onyx is I have in my closet because I always feel like, you know, exposing my stuff, my closet, my all this material stuff can cause people some sort of reaction. So I just protect my stuff that way. I put crystals. I do a lot of meditation with my crystals because they all have functions. That's what you do. You have to give them functions as well. As the time when you grab your crystal, you have to give them functions. Say you're gonna, you know, the black one is for protection, and then when you grab them and say you're gonna protect me for, you know, anything that could possibly happen, any bad energy, anything that's, you know, the crazy things out there. You have to talk to your crystal. You have to give them the job. You have to tell them and make it clear. So when every time you have the crystal, they working for you in a certain way. And what are the colors? Okay, the eye of tiger, which is the yellow one. Yellow is for anxiety. Usually people use the yellow color for anxiety, for people, for bringing more emotions, control more your emotions when you're feeling like, and then you're emotionally unstable, and then you need something to put you back in your place. I think the yellow color is very good for that, for people suffering from anxiety or any type of distress for at the moment. It's really good to wear that yellow piece on you. Just put like a the pendant or bracelet or earrings, whatever you can. And what else? The malachite. Malachite is good for healing. Anything in green is good for healing. As you guys know, probably noticed before, you all have been hospitals and daycares, like every hospital and daycares are in the green color, because the green color is a property of healing. So anything in green is purposely for healing. So if you feel like you need some healing, if you have some issues, if you have any health issues, or if you have like autoimmune disease and you need to boost your energy and also your immune system, the green color is a perfect one for you. Just get that green, put it over here, put over here, put over here, and just make sure you always clean and energize. And another thing that's very, very important, guys, don't let anyone touch your crystals. People cannot touch it, because not only you get the people's energy because they transfer to your crystal. Don't let people touch that. It's for you. It's yours. They're doing the job for you. They can't do the job for everyone else. So just do it for you. Don't let people touch it, because you're gonna grab those people energies, and sometimes people don't have good intentions and it's just not going to work well with your energy. And sometimes you can transfer your energy as well, so keep that cycle. And it's not a good thing. Don't share energy, because it's not supposed to. Okay, and what other color? The blue agate, which is the blue color, is also for calmness. Blue is used for calming, for calmness. If you have trouble sleeping, always put blue colors in your room. Put like a blue walls. I don't know why I said gray, but blue walls work perfectly for calmness. If you have trouble with insomnia, sleeping, falling asleep, just paint your walls blue, because it's definitely going to help. Get blue sheets, blue blankets, and it's going to change your whole life. And the blue is also for calmness. Okay, if you're a very stressed person, if you always work in a stressful environment, get the blue one on you. Get the blue here or here. Just put that blue on you and just bring that calmness to you. And what else, guys? I put all the things in my iPad. Let me just see, just to make sure I cover them all. Yes, I did. I cover them all. I really hope that helped you with this guide. That's what I would do, Ty. And if you feel like you want to do the same thing, if you don't agree with me, it's fine. It's totally fine. You do whatever you feel like it. But those are my tips. I'm not an expert about crystals, but that's what I would do from my little knowledge in this topic. And that's what I would personally do. And as I said, I got the rose gold at this moment because I just didn't feel ready to get my hands in the crystals yet, because they're a lot of work, in my opinion. It's not like I'm just getting a piece. I have to work on those. So probably my next one, I'll feel like, because I wanted to feel like how I like this first and seeing the first step, because it's like a baby. No, I have to get it and be compromised, because I feel a lot of energy. I'm very sensitive, and the crystal is very sensitive, so we have to work together. So that's the reason why I didn't want to get the crystal before, but I think the next one, I might be ready. And share your thoughts with me if you have done any of the work, if it helped you, if it didn't help you, if you like it. But if it's a great, it's totally fine. This is my opinion. This is me, Ty, and I just hope it helped. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Hi guys, I forgot to mention one thing in my video, so I'm gonna give you this extra bonus over here. So I just filmed, but I'm in the car. I'm just gonna say one thing that I forgot. So it's really important for you to energize your crystals, you know, the stones, because if you don't give them the energy supply that they need, they actually gonna drain your energy. You know, and crystals are still alive. They're organic. Anything that's organic comes from the earth. Let's say fruits and vegetables, they need supply of water, sun, the moonlight, the rain, whatever it's outside. But for crystals, they need energy from the sun. Most of them need from the sun, some of them need from the moonlight. But since they need this energy from the sun, and if you're not giving them the energy that they need, they're gonna drain your energy when you're wearing, because you are the closest one, and then you're open to give your energy, and then the crystals, instead of protecting you the way they're supposed to and do the job, they actually just gonna drain your energy. That's why you have to use them in the right way, because they're organic, they're alive, they need to replenish themselves with the energy. And if you don't put them out in the sun, they're just gonna suck the energy from you, and you're probably gonna feel tired, you're gonna feel grumpy, you're gonna feel a different way, like moody and stuff. So that's probably one of the reasons why. So if you haven't done that yet, it's very important for you to do it. Just replenish the crystals with as much as you can of energy that they need. Okay, I just want to give you this extra bonus. Thanks for watching.